We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
The next twin up, Marwin Gonzalez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Here's Miguel Sano. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And he makes the catch for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Rosario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now there goes Rosario. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Fernando Romero, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Left fielder.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First at-bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. Career number 247 as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
One and 2. Here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kepler's there for it. 1 away. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Here comes the first pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Buxton is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Jonathan Scope.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Well, today's game provides the Indians with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching. And it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Carlos Gonzalez, better referred to as Cargo. One of the sweetest players in our game. Just put on this earth to play baseball the way his body moves. One of the best defenders in our sport. Makes the game look super easy. He's going to make a big play today.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Pitch popped up. Santana in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. It remains 1-0. Striding in for the Indians, Yasiel Puig. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yasiel Puig.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Gets dirty and gloves it. He goes to first. Wow.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Now at the plate, Jake Bauers, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And there you see the Tribe leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. So far this season, Kipnis carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bowers at second with two down. Chased out of his zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The set and the 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Up next for Minnesota, Jose Osuna, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Osuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Two and one.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 delivery. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Nobody out, runner on first. To third. Kipnis to Santana to get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Fouled off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two now as this catches the outer half. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Gonzalez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Twins retired in short order. They're down 1-0.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Indians, the center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
First pitch on its way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Now here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Slider laid off for a ball. Fouled away. The 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. And that's the first out. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gonzalez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
A bouncer to the left side. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kepler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Indians lead it 1-0. In now, Eddie Rosario as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as the graphic there illustrates, his total for the year places him second best on the Twins roster. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH. Miguel Sano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Pitch on the way. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball 1. Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. So one away here with the bases empty. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup that second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he pops it up, and that's in there. Base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Lindor, a runner at first with one gone in the inning.
He's going.
Off and running is Lindor, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
So two gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth. And Jake Bauers comes to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 hit on the ground to third. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Indians leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Number 64.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Astudillo is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Here's Byron Buxton now, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
This is skied out toward right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the fifth. And that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Steven Gonsalves, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Kevin Plawecki. No balls and 1 strike. And that misses, 1-1.
1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has it in his tracks, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. Right side, but it's well foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Next will be Jose Osuna.
Leading off for Minnesota, the first baseman, Jose Osuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Oh, 2. Here it comes. That misses. 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, and even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one.
From the belt, the pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Grounded down the third baseline. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged a bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he takes a called strike one. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. The next 1-2 pitch lays off. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath. Pump him up a little bit. Let him know that he's got it under control.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Schoop. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered. First pitch of the at-bat.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The set and the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Takes this the other way to right. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings here after being down by one. Big base hit drives in two.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. The 1-0. A ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and two to the Twins catcher. Runners at the corners, two men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Danny Salazar trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 31, Danny Salazar.
Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He
Now
obviously
batting.
had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Standing in, Max Kepler. No hits to this point. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Twins are in front, 3-1. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Lined hard toward right center. Buxton will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So now Carlos Santana. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Here's the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail it here 3-1. Back here in Cleveland, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Osuna. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Osuna.
First pitch on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fouled off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gonzalez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, and the lead remains 3-1. Gabriel Moya gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Gabriel Moya.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit to third. On the first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. 1 away now for the free swinging right fielder Yasiel Puig. He's set. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to Puig. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw, and he He's called out on a close play at first.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Jake.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jake Bowers. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Striding in, Kevin Plawecki. And this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now the 1-0. Grounded to the right. On to first, and the driver held in check as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Indians 1. Liam Hendricks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Eddie Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The Tribe entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Miguel.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's a .333 hitter. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Jonathan Schoop. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Fouled away. Sano leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats you start to get into swing mode.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Stepping up now, Williams Astudillo. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Ramirez is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And 2. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Andrew Vasquez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Carlos Santana. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball,
Now
middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Ramirez.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Tribe, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. James Hoyt enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Striding in once again, Max Kepler. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Jose Osuna as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now here's the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Fastball just inside. Jorge Polanco will be next. Here's the 3-0. And he misses ball 4.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First offering on its way, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Line drive to center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting, third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One left for Minnesota, and it's still 3-1. Taylor Rogers comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Francisco Lindor. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a 1 for 12 career line.
Lindor.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ball 1.
Outside.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Polanco is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Hitter,
Here now is Jake Bowers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. Bowers, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Twins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Steven Gonsalves earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Taylor Rogers hammers down the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors.